Howdy folks, it's DukeOnRed1 and welcome back to another Minecraft video. We are going to be building a crypt today, and this is the spot right about there, and we're gonna dedicate it to some lord or some kind of baron, some kind of like high-class individual that wanted to be buried here. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to build a crypt here, and it's going to be kind of extravagant above ground, but it's going to be like a big round thing, I think, and then little like bits of artsy stuff on top, and it'll be interesting. If you guys want to see it for yourself, all you gotta do is do /warp Kevikstun on the Raven.org server, and that'll take you up about there. You follow the road down this way, and you will see the crypt to your left. Now, it is in kind of a weird location, seeing as there's a farmhouse right above and a fisher's house down below, but I guess it's a pretty fair distance away from both, that I guess it would make sense. I had other locations, but I just felt like this was the best location on the map so far. So what we are going to do is go ahead and whoa, that was not supposed to happen. Anyway, what we need to do is mask 31 and 175, and we're just going to go ahead and remove all of that grass that is in this area, and we're going to make room for our crypt. So what we are doing here is we're making a rather artsy kind of thingamajigger. So the idea is that we want it to look really nice, but it's going to be kind of run down, the typical kind of rundown crypt look, and I think that it will turn out pretty interesting. So let's go ahead, and I'm not sure if I want to make it asymmetrical or not. I'm pretty sure I want to make it symmetrical. So we're gonna make just a perfect circle really quick. So I'm gonna make the center right there. I'm gonna go up to about here, and I'm gonna do H cylinder 4 8 and wait, do I do the I think that's, never mind, that's the material first. And we're gonna do 5 starting out. It's way too small, so we need to do, how about, let's do 10. That is way too big. Alright, so how about, I'm going to do 8, and I think that will be the size of this thing. Alright, there we go. 8, that's pretty good. And that's about as high as it's going to go. I actually think it should go one lower, but I like doing this because it'll keep the water out. So what we can do is just go ahead and go down to here, and we'll do H cylinder 8, and then we're going to do the height of 5. Okay, so that didn't work. We're going to do the height of 8. And that did work. Perfect. So it looks kind of odd right now, as it's very basic. There's really nothing to it yet. It's just kind of a basic thing going on. So what we're going to do is start building. I think what I'm going to do first is go ahead and fill this in. Fill our 4 8 20. Alright, so that'll fill that all in. And what we're going to do is like a spiral staircase that goes down and around, and then the entrance is going to be like right here. So again, some of you are going to probably recognize this as a Skyrim themed, in general. So don't worry about that. I like to make things Skyrim themed sometimes. Makes for a nice reminiscent kind of thing going on. So right now we're just going to place these in just as the support pillars along. Not support pillars, but as sort of like an artsy kind of column thing that goes all the way around. It'll make it look nice, I think. And texturing I'll do off camera. A lot of this stuff I'll do off camera. But right now we're just kind of coming up with the basic idea. We're going to actually go 4 up, because going 4 high gives us more room to detail. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Now what we want to do is go ahead and grab some stair blocks, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Just on the 2 spaces, like here. I'm going to go ahead and time lapse this really quick. Okay, so that's the desired effect that we wanted to go with. We wanted the pillars to go around, and it makes that sort of like enclosed atmosphere, and it makes it look pretty nice, I think. So, cool beans. But anyway, guys, I'll be right back, and we will continue. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and texture this up by adding in some more dark stone and making the brick sort of seep down into the stone a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did some texturing. I'm not fully done with it yet, but I feel like it's a pretty good start at least. So what we're going to do now is add in some a little bit of a border up along here, and I think that this stone might do the trick. I'm not fully fully sure on it, but let's just go ahead and add this around. It adds in a lot of contrast, and I think that it might do us pretty good. So let's go on the inside actually, and it'll be easier to kind of go around. And we'll just go around to here, just like that. And we'll look at it from the outside. It doesn't look too bad. Now, when it's surrounded by trees, this will look a whole lot better because I'm going to make this look like overgrown. Like there's going to be pine trees all around it and such. And I think that that's really going to make it look good. So what I'm going to do here is make stairs down. So like this is where the entrance would be, right about here. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're just going to use normal brick stairs just like that. And we're going to do the same thing here. Just like that. Alright. And then that's how you would enter into this crypt to get inside. Just like that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is 2 in. I think about right here. So what we need to do is find our center, which is right there, and we're going to do H cylinder. Let's just go ahead and go all the way up to 8. And instead of 8, we're going to do, I'd say, 2. So that's going to be our inner circle. And then we're going to do out 5. Alright, so that'll do just like that. Alright, so this is going to be where the stairs will be in order to go down. So I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this really quick and dig this out so then we can come right back to it and build her right in. Okay, so we finished that up, and now what we want to do is build the staircase down. So first, let's go ahead and build the entrance where, or the place where the entrance will be. So we can go ahead and actually fill all of this back up. And this will be where the doors will be in order to enter into this monstrosity. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill that up like that, and then that'll be that. And the stairs will just go down along here. So let's go ahead and grab some bricks And let's go ahead and do this. And this will be a reoccurring pattern all the way down to the bottom. And hopefully we can make it go all the way down. Probably not. It's probably going to end right about there. Which isn't bad, actually. I think that that works out pretty good. And then the door to enter into this place will be right there. And I guess we can use a little bit of brick to make it look a little bit nicer. So let's just go ahead and use some brick there. There we go. I want to do that instead. And then on the back end we can do that. That way we can have a nice sturdy door, just like so. And then we'll just do that for looks. And that way you can also open the door. Perfect. Alright, so that is the way down, and that's the idea that I wanted to go for right there. So you come up here and you go into there. So now, what if we make a little bit of a spire right here? Like a little bit of a little thing. I'm not sure though. Do I want to build a little spire in the middle? I'm unsure. Again, I'm going off of an impromptu design, so everything I'm building is coming straight out of my head right now, and I'm just trying to figure out what would look best. So let's just go ahead and try this. Only go 4 high. So then from there, I'll fill in. Fill R, 8, 10. And then from there, I'll go ahead and build that up. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera so that I can properly figure out what exactly I want to do. And then I'll come back and tell you what I've done. And then we got the underground to do. And that is going to be a lot of fun because the underground is going to have some interesting stuff in it, I'm sure. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I came up with as far as a spire is concerned. It's just a tall, spindly, pointy, decorative piece that's in the middle to signify that, hey, somebody important is buried here. Because that's the idea of this entire overground bit, is to indicate the importance of the person that is buried here. So that is why we have done this. So what I'm going to do now is add in a ring. It's not going to be anything like, it's not going to be unified or uniform. It's just going to be kind of around, just like this. Just around the crypt entrance here. There's really no uniformity to it. There's no specific anything to it. It's just kind of a ring around it, just to indicate that this area is whoever is buried here. This is their territory. Don't come inside it. Or that's the idea, right? But then again, if you see a crypt, obviously, if you're an adventurer, you want to find out what is inside this monstrosity, because there might be gold and riches inside. Yes, gold and riches. Gold and riches, yes. Okay, so anyways, let's continue with our building a crypt while we're still sane. There we go. That is what I wanted to do there, just adding that around, just giving it a little bit more of a pop, if you get what I'm saying. Also, I added a drainage system, because obviously, this is something I want you guys to keep in mind, is there's going to be drainage. There's going to be like water runoff coming, and it's going to collect. And obviously, we don't want it going down here, because that will cause all kinds of problems for the dead lord down in the depths. So there's a drainage system here, which drains to here, and that's where the water would come out and drain off down into the creek down below. So what I am going to do now is detail around the outside here. I'm going to add in trees and all kinds of different details around, and I will be back. I'm not going to do that on camera. All I wanted to show you on camera was this, and then what I'm going to do off camera is just do the details and sort of connect it down to the road down below and stuff like that. And that way we can get this video done quicker, because there's going to be a lot to do inside, and I don't want to spend too much time on the outside. So shall we continue? I'm traveling down the road, for some cool things to see. Oh, there's a path over here. Shall I go down this path? This looks exciting. Now, shall I go left or shall I go right? I think I will go left, so let's go this way. Traveling down the road, looking for cool things to see. Oh, looky, whoa, look at this. What is this? Is this some sort of crypt to some knight that was a friend of the High King? Oh, yes, it is. Here lies Amnuk Caston, 1245 to 1291. Rest in peace, fearless leader and trusted comrade of the king. Laid to rest with his men who died in battle. So maybe a great battle had taken place, and Lord Amnuk Caston was laid to rest here after the battle. And that is why this is here. And maybe the battle had taken place here in this, by this creek. Maybe there was a big battle that took place, and after many wars of winning and becoming great friends with the king, this is where he died. And as a tribute to this great man of fearless intentions and fearless soldiers, they were all laid to rest in this tomb that was specially made for them by the High King. And so that is why this is here. And there's a bandit up here. Oh, hello, Mr. Bandit. And there's blood. Ooh, what does that mean? Did the bandit die? Maybe? I think so. Maybe there will be something secret and dark, deathly dark and deeply horrible and evil down in the depths of the tomb. Who knows? But that is to come. What I am going to do now is I'm going to dig out and get the basic layout of what exactly I plan on doing down here. I'm going to do that off screen, and then I will come back and explain to you what my thought process is and why I laid it out that way. Oh, look. These are little things that can be set on fire for rituals and such things. Cool beans, cool beans. But anyways, yes, that is what we've done so far. And now I am going to go ahead and work on the underground. So let us begin.